Agriculture plays an important role in Vietnam's economic development. However, agrochemical practices and open straw burning after harvest cause severely negative impacts on the environment and human health. Open burning on 1 hectare of about 8 tons of straw, as the experts' calculation, may generate 9.1 tons of CO2, 789 kilos of CO, 398 kilos of hazardous chemical compounds, and 12 kilos of ash. To overcome these challenges, the Vietnam Association for Conservation of Nature and Environment, VACNE, has implemented the project Assessment of the Situation and Recommendations of Alternative Solutions to reduce the impact of open burning and chemical pesticide use in agriculture on climate change, human health, and biodiversity in Vietnam. The project has been implemented with financial support from the UK Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, DEFRA, through the Global Alliance on Health and Pollution, GAHP. With the desire to contribute to reducing the impact of environmental pollution on biodiversity, climate change, and human health through consulting activities, supporting policy development, communication, capacity building, raising awareness, and changing behavior towards open burning and the use of pesticides in agriculture, the Vietnam Association for Conservation of Nature and Environment has mobilized more than 25 universities, institutes, and partners, 109 experts, of which 59 are women, accounting for 57%.
Chúng tôi đang triển khai dự án này với các đối tác tại Việt Nam. Chúng tôi muốn tìm cách tốt nhất để làm thế nào chấm dứt tình trạng đốt ngoài trời đang gây ô nhiễm. Bởi lẽ tình trạng này đã và đang là vấn đề đáng lo ngại trên khắp cả nước. Mỗi năm có tới 90% lượng rơm rạ sau thu hoạch bị đốt trên cánh đồng. Và đây là nguồn phát thải gây ô nhiễm môi trường rất lớn, là tác nhân của tình trạng biến đổi khí hậu.
The research teams of VACNE and partners developed and calibrated 6 distinct data processing methods and GIS models to identify and track open burning in Vietnam's agricultural sector. These include 2 techniques for identifying open burning sites in agricultural activities using calibrated geographic information systems, GIS, and remote sensing data. Using these models, VACNE and its partners have identified 7 crop categories associated with open burning in Vietnam by analyzing data and producing dozens of GIS maps. Furthermore, the project developed and established models to evaluate air quality due to open burning in agriculture, applied to the project's research areas in Vietnam, using both top-down approaches, using remote sensing data, and bottom-up approaches, using inventories and emission factors when burning agricultural residues. This allows the project to monitor open burning in rice fields based on cultivation time and season, effectively applying it on a wide scale, such as the Red River Delta and the Mekong Delta. The project program has defined the scenarios and carried out 4 kinds of research on the effects of open burning-related air pollution on public health. Notably, researchers have examined the effects of climate change and extreme weather within the first 2 years of the project's implementation. For instance, heat waves have the potential to increase hospitalizations for cardiovascular disease, hypertension, and stroke. They have found that hospitalization and death trends are comparable across the research locations, recognizing how temperature affects health and implementing improved management and prevention strategies during extreme weather occurrences. Awareness-raising communication concerns are regarded as significant and should be promoted, and they are used to assess the project's efficacy and viability. As a result, pre-action surveys are targeted and implemented in 17 provinces and cities, representing 6 economic zones of the country. In more than 3,000 samples, people surveyed in many subjects before implementing the project. Although 68% were aware of the environment and 80% were aware of health, the subjects participating in the survey still said that they would continue to burn outdoors, with the main reasons being because they believe it is effective, fast, cheap, and it is fun or smells good. To alter habits, proper communication solutions based on culture-social principles are required. Based on this, together with real-world communication experience and promoting environmental preservation and sustainable development, VACNE has created a communication strategy that focuses on 3 key audiences. 1. Farmers. 2. Local governments, political organizations such as Youth Union, Women's Union, Farmers Association. 3. Communities, including students, researchers. Hanoi University of Science, Hanoi University of Civil Engineering, Hanoi University of Natural Resources and Environment, Hue University, Can Tho University, and Ho Chi Minh City University of Natural Resources and Environment, in collaboration with VACNE Central Highlands Branch, are among the 6 universities that have been invited to participate in the project. In addition, 12 training sessions were held in universities and local communities. The educational resources were created in a variety of ways, such as 3 primary thematic documents suited for 3 key audiences, 15 PowerPoint lectures, 3 short movies to enhance online training, allowing for continual learning and temporal flexibility. In Cam Mai District, Dong Nai Province, the project provided training for nearly 80 local farming households in 2024. Technical guidance for farmers to apply the model of post-harvest straw treatment in the field using microbial products has been piloted in a number of local farming households over the last 2 crops, including the winter-spring crop from September to December and the winter-spring crop from January to April. Over 90% of farmers in Songray Commune, Cam Mai District, Dong Nai Province, have successfully treated ghost rice. After deducting expenses, farmers receive an economic profit up to 5,260,000 mandas. In addition to Dong Nai, numerous Mekong Delta provinces, including Haojiang, Can Tho, and Vinh Long, lacked a mechanism for dealing with pesticide packaging wastes prior to the project. 83% of families threw and burned it with household wastes. Farmers were guided to positive solutions after the project was implemented in their community. The Provincial Farmers Association devised and expanded the model of collecting pesticide packaging wastes and bottles, forming 438 clubs with over 3,000 members. These models had a good impact. They reduced chemical pollution in the soil, water, and air habitats, protected the natural environment, and ensured the safety of agricultural products and public health.
The project has also researched, collaborated with domestic and international scientists, reviewed many technologies, and selected a short list of 10 technological processes to evaluate according to scientific criteria and suitability to Vietnam practice in order to reduce open burning, practice sustainable agriculture, and circular economy, of which 6 typical solutions were selected to support development. 1. Growing mushrooms with post-harvest straw. 2. Creating a procedure for gathering and composting straw into organic fertilizer at home using trichoderma biological products. 3. Treating rice straw with urea for animal feed. 4. Raising earthworms with straw. 5. Composting straw into fertilizer in fields by biological products. Pilot application. Ninh Binh, 2 models. According to survey statistics, 40% of the commune's farming households are eligible for replication. Thanh Hoa. Initial testing findings are quite positive. Farmers and communities want to scale up the application. And Giang. Based on 4 pilot models, farmers and local agricultural extension organizations accepted and applied to expand to 30 household models. In Dong Nai, a model with a rice area of 0.26 hectares yielded great results, which were adopted by local farmers and repeated to 1.04 hectares, then 4 hectares to 5.3 hectares. Tre Vinh. Successful initial application on the 0.8 hectares led to acceptance for up to 11 hectares replication, and the farmers now request the project's teams to scale up to 50 hectares for the coming crop, thanks to the proven economic profits from the recent harvest. Can Tho City. 70% of farmers previously kept open burning practices, as there were no alternatives. training courses were organized for about 200 local farmers on rice straw biotreatment, how to apply efficient alternative methods for reducing the use of chemical fertilizers, improving soil, boosting crop yields, reducing costs, increasing profitability. These are realistic methods that not only increase farmers' productivity and economic efficiency, but also help to mitigate environmental pollution. Farmers in TRUNG have long been concerned about ghost rice and weeds in their fields. After the initiative was executed with a post-harvest straw treatment approach, the project's experts provided biological products that yielded positive outcomes.
Lúa này làm nó trúng hơn cái vụ rồi. Qua cái việc sử dụng men vi sinh này thì chúng tôi thấy là nó rất là hiệu quả. Phân hủy được cái rơm rạ nhanh, làm cho cây lúa nó không bị ngộ độc hữu cơ. Nhưng chúng ta phải đốt đồng nên là ảnh hưởng cái môi trường, giảm được cái lượng thuốc hóa học. Từ đó mà cái môi trường nó cũng tốt ha.
In Ninh Bình, Con Thon Commune, Yen Con District, there is a significant quantity of agricultural byproducts, up to 5.56 tons per hectares after harvesting. Straw is still burned in the fields by many homes. For a variety of subjective and objective causes, the majority of the households surveyed also indicated that they continued to face numerous challenges when it came to managing waste byproducts.
Tôi thấy là một cái cách gọi là xử lý thì rất là đơn giản, dễ làm, chứ không có ảnh hưởng đến sức khỏe và một cái sự việc khác.
Tôi tin tưởng rằng với cái chế phẩm sinh học này mà đưa vào cái vụ đầu tiên như thế này mà thành công thì báo cáo ông chí là chắc chắn là sẽ nhân rộng rất là diện rộng trên địa bàn xã.
On a scale of 2.01 hectares, the project's experts have constructed a pilot model for applying biological products to straw in the fields. According to the findings, treating straw with products will increase its organic matter content by 27.27%, its total nitrogen by 1.43 times, its total phosphorus by 1.77 times, its easily available phosphorus by 1.90 times, and its easily available potassium by 1.06 times. The density of beneficial microorganisms in the soil is also increased by using functional products. In particular, the number of phosphorus decomposing, nitrogen fixing, and fungal antagonistic microorganisms increased 4.29, 4.15, and 13.76 times, respectively, in comparison to the control formula without using the product. Based on that result, the research team completed the process of using multifunctional products to treat straw in the field to ensure the requirements of being concise, cost-saving, and easy to implement.
Qua kết quả khảo sát ngày hôm nay, chúng tôi tới trực tiếp để xem bà con thu hoạch lúa và khảo sát kết quả thì chúng tôi nhận thấy rằng việc dùng chế phẩm vi sinh thì hoàn toàn phù hợp với điều kiện địa phương ở đây. Kết quả cũng cho thấy là sau khi sử dụng cái chế phẩm vi sinh này thì bà con đã hạn chế được cái hiện tượng đốt đồng, và điều này là hoàn toàn đáng vui mừng, phù hợp đúng với cái yêu cầu của dự án.
Farmers have witnessed the clear benefit of using biological products in straw treatment and have decided to imitate the straw treatment model in the fields, thereby decreasing open burning. The project sent products to farmers in 400 hectares of residential areas, resulting in 2,000 tons of treated straw, equal to around 5 tons per hectare of harvested rice. Local farmers, including women, are more confident in the innovative solutions provided by the project. Thanks to the project, farming is no longer plagued with problems generated by field emissions, which negatively affect the quality of life. The initiative is not only being executed locally. By 2024, it will have reached a team of environmental students, the future cadres who will play an active part in increasing awareness and changing people's behavior in agricultural activities. Training classes at the University of Natural Resources and Environment and the University of Natural Sciences have helped them grasp the fundamental ideas and consequences of open burning activities.
Chủ hội thảo này em tiếp thu được là việc đốt rơm rạ có ảnh hưởng thế nào với sức khỏe con người và những tác động đến môi trường như làm biến đổi khí hậu có thể gây ảnh hưởng xấu đến môi trường. Từ đó sẽ rút ra được những giải pháp để có thể là cải thiện hiện trạng hiện nay do việc đốt rơm rạ ở ngoài đồng ruộng.
Replicating and contributing to improving community consciousness is a long-term endeavor that requires time, collaboration, and participation from all levels, ministries, and branches. The project has brought many messages and knowledge to local management officials, as well as proposed policies and solutions to replace straw burning by using microbial products in the fields, which people have implemented after the winter-spring crop to prepare the land for the summer-autumn crop at a rate of more than 50%. The final round of the competition, Green Innovation, Healthy Living, Reducing Outdoor Straw Burning and Increasing Pesticide Safety, was also implemented as part of the project in 2024. With innovative concepts like turning straw into wood, utilizing straw as fuel to produce salt, turning straw into food, and using biological products to replace chemical pesticides. This contest not only seeks reasonable ideas and solutions to reduce straw burning outside, encourages the proper use of pesticides, and aims to arouse students' passion for scientific research. It also provides an opportunity to discover and nurture young talents in environmental protection. Along with professional actions that closely reflect reality, the project has deployed an astonishing amount of propaganda work on digital platforms, social networks, and newspapers throughout Vietnam. More than 70 central and local media pieces, news articles on social networking sites, with over 11,000 views and comments, 10 expert interviews with 15 farmers and 10 students, 76 social media posts, YouTube, Facebook, etc. 10 media clips for the project, 5 women's interviews, 1 Gacy clip. Posters and brochures reached over 3,000 viewers. The contest, Green Creativity, Healthy Life, for students from universities and high schools nationwide, is one of the most successful communication activities, as it not only has attracted the special attention of the students, but also involved their family members. Thanks to the application of alternative models, the health, environmental, and economic benefits have been clearly seen, demonstrating that the project is on the right track, contributing to changing awareness among Vietnamese farmers, moving towards changing behaviors that cause environmental pollution caused by old farming habits. When applying alternative technology models, the following clear effects can be seen: reduce impacts, increase benefits. 1. Minimize open burning. 2. Lower emissions of dust, CO, and PAHs. 3. Reduce negative effects on health and improve social advantages. 4. Reduce the economic burden due to illness and loss of labor. 5. Increase economic profits through job creation. 6. Increase economic profits with innovative items. 7. Increase socioeconomic benefits by supporting and aligning with national policies on new rural regions, sustainable agriculture, and 1 million hectares of low-carbon rice. 8. Increase socioeconomic benefits by supporting and aligning with environmental protection actions and programs, air quality management, chemical pollution risk control, management of environmental health risk factors, and decreasing negative impacts on biodiversity. 9. Increase the benefits of agricultural operations for climate change mitigation and adaptation due to reduced greenhouse gas emissions, CO2, CO. 10. This practical action contributes to Vietnam's net zero commitment. Although there are still numerous challenges due to inadequate resources, the spread is not as wide as anticipated. However, with the cooperation of scientists, the support of localities, and the companionship of farmers with knowledge and responsibility, the results of the pilot project related to open burning and plant protection chemicals in localities participating in the project will be evaluated for effectiveness by local authorities and relevant agencies, applied to replicate the model locally, and integrated into local action plans with the aim of protecting the environment, nature,